Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of my FM22 Manchester United beta save. So going into today's games, we've got two of the biggest games of the season as a Manchester United fan. Now what we're going to cover today, we've actually got the 3 games United are playing in real life. Liverpool, Tottenham and Man City. What we're going to do is pretend that yesterday didn't happen and the real result is going to be decided by what happens in this game. So I've only played the 3 games since you were last with us. We had a 3-0 win against Watford with Ronaldo, Greenwood and Cavani getting on the score sheet. Then a 2-0 win against Leeds through Ronaldo and Greenwood. Most recently we did lose 2-1 to Inter Milan, but we were already top of the group. We did rotate quite heavily. To allow us to have our strongest 11 going into the next 3 games. And hopefully that will pay off today. What we're going to do is we're going to play Liverpool. We're going to skip past the Tottenham game and then we'll show you the Man City game. So lineup for the Liverpool game, we've brought out the 4-3-3 like we did against Chelsea a few months back. We've got De Gea in goal, a back 4 of Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire and Shaw, Kessie in the holding midfield, Pogba and Bruno in front of him, and then we've got Greenwood, Rashford and Ronaldo as the front 3. Hopefully today we can get a good result. Of course, we're still top of the league, we're still unbeaten. Late in the first half, we've got a corner kick. Pogba nearly finds it, breaks to Greenwood, whose shot is blocked by Thiago. It's cleared away by Thiago to Salah, who's breaking down one-on-one against Shaw on this right-hand side for Liverpool. Plays it all the way back to Henderson. Milner, back to Henderson again. Tsimikas out to Milner. Back to Tsimikas. Thiago back to Matip. And then back to Virgil van Dijk. Henderson, Thiago plays the ball through to Salah. Ball across the box, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool through Sadio Mane. And unfortunately, we've conceded first. It's been happening a few times recently, but we have bounced back so far. Hopefully we can bounce back today, but it is a tougher opponent today. We've got another corner here. Bruno sends it in. Ronaldo's at the far post, but Van Dijk again heads it away. Greenwood collects it. Can he get back into space on the right? Goes past Salah, cross into the box, and Alisson beats Ronaldo in the air. Alisson does then play it long towards Firmino. Varane wins the header. Pogba plays it off to Ronaldo. Rashford through to Greenwood. One-on-one with Alisson. Chips ace hit the bar. Oh, that is so unlucky. Very late in the first half here as we see Kessie on the ball. Play back to Varane. And then back to De Gea, who goes long to no one except Matip. Thiago Henderson plays the ball through to Milner, who shot. Oh. And it's 2-0 to Liverpool now. Just before half time, that was not the time we wanted to concede. And unfortunately, we've got a mountain to climb in the second half. On the bright side, we can't go off the top of the table today. How was James Milner out-sprinted Wan-Bissaka though? I don't know. At half-time, we're going to tell them that our shooting hasn't been good enough because we've had 5 shots, I think it is, and none of them have even been on target. We are also going to make the change to the 4-2-3-1 in the hopes that maybe this is a way for us to sort this out. We're going to start going a bit more direct as well, and hopefully in the second half we can sort this out. We're going to make our first change here. Lingard's going to come on for Greenwood. Greenwood's struggling with a knee problem in this game, so we're just going to avoid making that any worse for him. Tsimikas has been dispossessed by Lingard as United try to counter-attack here. Can we pull something off? Lingard keeping it, will place it short to Wan-Bissaka. He's going to try and get past his man. Cuts back to Lingard, cross goes in. Ronaldo with the header, but it's wide of the post. And that was a really good chance. From the goal kick now, Alisson plays it short and then it's across to Virgil. Varane collects it. I said that in the weirdest way possible, and we go all the way back to De Gea for some reason. Maguire to Varane. Out to Wan-Bissaka on the right. He's bringing it forward. Lingard takes it brilliantly past Tsimikas. Lingard drills it in, and Ronaldo gets one back. And we've got 25 minutes now to try and find an equaliser if we're going to keep our unbeaten run going. This was absolutely brilliant from Lingard there. And then the drill cross, Ronaldo with the easiest tapping of his career. And exchange, we're going to take a little bit of a risk here because we're going to bring Shaw off for Tellez. The only reason I see it as a risk is Tellez is more of an attacking fullback, and we could get caught out with Salah being on that side. But it's a risk we've got to take. And our final change, we're going to send Van der Beek on for Kessie just to avoid that yellow card in midfield. And then we're going to take a risk as well. Van der Beek's going to go there by himself so that we can get Pogba and Bruno involved further forward. Very late on here, but we have got a throw in on the left. Tellez throws it into Van der Beek over the top to Rashford. Oh, he's put it into the side netting. That was a brilliant chance to get an equaliser. And unfortunately, the unbeaten run is over. That might be one of the poorest first halves I've had on FM22 and probably cost us the game. I think the 4-3-3 is just a little bit too cautious. We've kind of seen it in this game now as well as the Chelsea game. We won't be breaking that out for Tottenham or Manchester City. We're going to stick with the 4-2-3-1. We are still leading the league by 4 points. Just before we get to the Man City game, though, we have got the Champions League draw. We're, of course, first seeds for this after topping our group. Atalanta, first out the hat. They're away to Bayern Munich in the first leg. Salzburg, I would have taken Salzburg. City, we obviously can't draw Manchester City. Atletico, that's a big game. PSG, we don't want them. Thank you very much, game. Sporting, we'd take Sporting. We don't get them, though. And then Barcelona, we want to avoid that. We get Barcelona, although it's not a Barcelona at their best by any means. And Inter Milan, Liverpool, so a couple of big draws in there. PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, Atletico, Barcelona, Man United, but it's Barcelona that are in the middle of a rebuild, as you can tell from all the YouTube videos people doing on rebuilding Barcelona. Let's head into the game against City now. Things went a little bit wrong early on as we lost 4-2 to Tottenham after being 2-0 up inside the first half an hour. So we've gone with the 4-3-3 today. Wan-Bissaka is out because he's been suspended, so we've got De Gea in goal. A back four of Delot, Varane, Maguire and Shaw. Kessie as the holding midfielder, Pogba and Bruno, and then Lingard, Rashford and Cavani as the front three, with Ronaldo needing a bit of a rest, as does Greenwood. Corner early on for Man City. It's gone in, and Fernandinho has put Man City 1-0 in the lead in less than 4 minutes. This has been a rough episode so far. Corner from the other side now. De Bruyne finds Ruben Diaz, and it's 2-0 to Manchester City. We've gone from being unbeaten, other than an EFL Cup game, to being on the verge of losing 4 on the bounce, and we don't look like we can do anything about it. There's another corner for City now. Just under half an hour gone. De Bruyne sends it in. Bruno heads it away. Bernardo collects it though. Fernandinho shoots from range and nearly finds the top corner. João Cancelo breaking forward. Oh, Kessler's got sent off. To say this is going wrong would be quite the understatement. We're going to have to send Van der Beek on in holding midfield. Cavani and Rashford up front together. But this could get messy. De Gea with a goal kick. Plays it short to Varane. He brings it out of defence. Tries to play it forward to Cavani, but Fernandinho easily intercepts it. Sterling back to Rodrigo. De Bruyne. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Plays it forward to Fernandinho. Ruben Diaz to Gundogan. It's out to Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. He switches it across to Sterling, who's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He doesn't shoot. Plays it back to Ferran Torres. Then Bernardo nearly gets it. And then we've saved ourselves. Half time, we're 2-0 down to 10 men. It's not going well at all. We're going to throw a water bottle at Kessie for getting sent off. And we're going to head out there for the second half. Luke Shaw's indicating that he wants to come off, so we're going to swap him for Tellez at left back. Just under half an hour to go. We're going to send Ronaldo on because if we're going to get back into this game, we're going to need him on the pitch. Throwing on the left, Rodrigo, De Bruyne, finds Sterling, goes back to João Cancelo, who tries to go down the side of Telles, inside to Bernardo Silva, across the box. De Bruyne's made it 3-0. Oh dear. This is not gone well. It's been a very, very poor episode from us. And we've been torn apart in these last 3 games. And we need to sort this out after this episode. João Cancelo with a throw-in, gets to Bernardo, back to Cancelo, and Gundogan goes back to Ruben Diaz. Sanchez, Gundogan to Bernardo. He's got Cancelo with him. Foden receives it. Oh, how have we got away with that? I think it was Sterling. Shot got blocked by Maguire and cleared away. And we end the game. We've been absolutely thrashed 3-0 by Manchester City. Wasn't helped by Frank Kessie getting sent off. But on the flip side, we were never really at it to begin with. It does mean we have lost our top spot in the league after being 7 points clear at the top going into this episode. Oh dear, it's not been a fun one. What we'll do now, I think we'll come back for Arsenal and Barcelona in the first leg of the Champions League knockout stage. So we'll round up what we've done in January, if anything, and then we'll play those 2 games and see how we get on in the first leg. Hopefully by then we've sorted out this poor run of form. 4 losses on the bounce now, but we have got Newcastle next, who are currently 16th, so we're going to go out and attack them and try and get that sorted. If you have enjoyed that, you're a monster. Please leave a like. If you're looking forward to more content like this with Manchester United on the beta, and then some other saves once we get the full game, please do leave a subscribe down below. And thank you very much for watching.